So, Google has surprisingly launched Pixel 8a just a week before Google I/O, and there is nothing that we haven't seen before. But the biggest question is, who is looking for this in 2024? So, it has everything that Pixel 8 offers with some corners cut down here and there. It is slightly better than last year's Pixel 7a with bumped up specs, as this year it is featuring the new Actua display like Pixel 8, and the brightness levels have increased and it goes up to 2000 nits of peak brightness. Same 60 to 120 Hz dynamic refresh rate, and this might not be much noticeable when compared to last year's 90 Hz. It comes in 4 different color options: aloe, bay, porcelain, and obsidian, with matte plastic finish at the back. We also have 2 different storage options available this year. If you go for the obsidian one, it comes with 128 GB and 256 GB storage. In the US, the price is still $499, but in India, it has gone above 50K, which is 52,999 for the 128 GB version and 59,999 for the one with 256 GB storage. And I don't really get the budget vibe here. This should have been named Pixel 8a Square instead, but we'll get to that in a bit. So, Wheel of Pixels for the softwares and its AI features. And Pixel 8a is packaged with everything Pixel 8 offers in terms of software, like the Best Take, Magic Audio Eraser, and Magic Editor, which are exclusive to Pixel 8 and above. We also have my personal favorite Magic Eraser, which I used on day-to-day basis to remove unwanted objects and people from the background. Live transcribe and live translate just like older Pixel phones, and the next level recorder app with great speech to text recognition, which I use all the time for my audio recordings and script writing. Additionally, this time it is going to have the on-device Gemini Nano to assist with all the machine learning and AI related tasks. And if you haven't watched the Gemini as your assistant video, please go and watch it. And please do subscribe to the channel for all the upcoming future videos. Again, it is powered by the same flagship Tensor G3 chip. Not sure if we should call it as a flagship chip, but that's the best we get this year until the Tensor G4 is launched with Pixel 9 and 9 Pro. But I was most curious about the battery of Pixel 8a. I was hoping for fairly a bigger battery size for Pixel 8a this year, but it has a slightly better battery, which is 4492 mAh, but again with slower 7-watt wireless charging and no reverse charging at all. And it hardly makes any difference to the battery backup of Pixel 8a. Next, once again, it features the same camera setup from last year's Pixel 7a, which was recognized as the best budget camera by many enthusiasts and influencers. But the changes are significant and noticeable when it comes to the design of Pixel 8a. In the front, we have got these chunkier bezels and literally the corners are cut down, making the sides more rounder. The phone is slightly taller and wider with 6.1-inch display. This phone is giving the vibe of older phones launched back in 2015 and 16, when people used to pay more for the displays with ugly bezels without having a second thought. But there were less options then, and it is 2024 now, where we have several good-looking phones in the market at fairly lesser price. We'll get 7 years of software updates with Pixel 8a as well, which is great by the way. But tell me one thing, will you be able to look at this for next 7 years? Maybe you can for 1 or 2 years more. But think about the phones and technology 2 years from now. I think it's not possible. But there's just one good thing about the Pixel 8a's design is the compact size, which makes it comfortable for one-hand usage. And at a glance, it gives a vibe of Pixel 4a. I have used Pixel 4a for 3 years, which was hands down one of the best compact budget Pixel phones. And currently I'm using the Pixel 7, which is also a great phone launched in 2022. But the major difference between the A series and the regular Pixels is the pricing of the phone, which makes it more affordable. And there used to be a decent gap between the two phones like last year's Pixel 7 and 7a. But the problem is that every year this gap is shrinking, and it is very hard to ignore that budget Pixel A series has crossed 50K mark now. Not to forget, people are ready to go for the budget versions with manageable compromises. Like Pixel 8a has Corning Gorilla Glass 3, which is not best when it comes to the screen protection. It has just IP67 rating, unlike Pixel 8 with IP68. Also, it comes with just 2 microphones and no special audio. That's fine. With the budget version, we know what we are going for. But the matter of fact is that we have some of very good phones available in the market at the same price point. We have newly launched Samsung phones. We have OnePlus 12, OnePlus 12R. There's an upcoming Nothing phone. Of course, the camera and AI features gives an extra edge to Pixel 8a. But overall, these phones adds more value when compared to Pixel 8a. Plus, we have Pixel 8 from last year standing tall in front of Pixel 8a with all the flagship features and is unquestionably a better looking phone around the same price. I think it is not the right time to buy Pixel 8a. That is the reason you need to think before pre-ordering it right now and wait for better deals, festive offers where you can get it around 30 to 35,000. But in 2024 right now, if I have to go for a Pixel phone, I would love to pick Pixel 8 over Pixel 8a without giving any second thought. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts about Pixel 8a, and please do like, share and subscribe. This is Sushant signing off. See you in the next video.